Hi everyone, welcome to my first video. Today I want to share with you what I eat in a day. For breakfast I have cereals with fruit and chocolate drops. It is something I normally do when I can't decide what I really want. I am rushed for time or simply have a leftover fruit and cereals. In this case I am mixing muesli and wheat shreds. Okay, now the cereals are mixed up. I'm just gonna add some fruit. This week I had some strawberries and some grapes in my fridge. I would basically use whatever I've got, but I have a few of the strawberries and a few of the grapes for freshness and crispiness. Okay, so I was deliberating for a while whether I want to cut these grapes into half, but I couldn't be bothered. I did, however, cut my strawberries. And I've done this purely because I was trying to create some volume. The next stage is to add a bit of sweetness. I quite like using dark chocolate drops. They're not too sweet. I'm not really keen on milk chocolate. Milk that I'm using here is oat milk, but any milk of your choice will be fine. I quite like oat milk for its creaminess. Now that's done. I really enjoyed this. It was nice and refreshing, and it didn't take very long to prepare. The next dish is called ribboned courgette salad with mini chorizo, pea and potato frittatas. This is not my recipe, this is a recipe taken from BBC Good Food. I'll try to link the recipes below. I thought I'm gonna make a start from preparing the frittatas, as they will need to go to the oven. I've boiled the potatoes, and once they've been boiled I started chopping them straight away into small pieces. I have asbestos fingers, so I didn't have to wait for them to cool down, and I didn't really have a time, but if you don't, just wait until they get cold. Okay, and that's the rest of the ingredients that are required for this recipe. I've got some pre-measured grated cheddar cheese and pre-measured frozen peas, a small piece of chorizo and a little bunch of parsley. I'll be now chopping the chorizo in bigger chunks and finely chopping the parsley. Now I've got all of the ingredients prepared. I'm gonna just line my molds with muffin papers. I tend to put a wee drop of oil at the bottom of my molds. It just helps to keep the papers inside of the molds. The molds are pretty shallow. Now all of the ingredients and the molds are prepared and my oven has been heating up. I'm just gonna crack some eggs and combine all of the ingredients together. The cheese, the peas, the chorizo, the parsley and the chopped potatoes. I haven't filmed adding the potatoes, but as you can see, they're there. Now I'm gonna start preparing my salad. In this case, I've decided to use my peeler instead of the spiralizer. I was only cooking for myself and it made more sense to use the peeler instead of getting out the spiralizer, using it for one courgette and then spending ages trying to wash it. It worked pretty well for me. I have ended up with a small piece of courgette left, but I gave it to the guinea pigs and they've enjoyed it a lot, so there was no waste. Right, I've pre-measured my chickpeas and my sweet corn, and I'm gonna chop some spring onion and some parsley. That's all of it prepared, so I'm gonna arrange all of my ingredients on the plate and then sprinkle it with my feta. So as you can see, courgette, chickpeas, sweet corn, spring onions, parsley and a bit of feta. All of that is going to be brought together by a very simple dressing which I've made earlier, and that's basically done by mixing some olive oil, lemon and pure honey. The last dish of the day was smoked salmon pasta with green peas and garlic. It was very quick. I made it just because I had a bit of leftover salmon and I didn't want it to go off, so I thought, right, I'm just gonna prepare the pasta. I've had some broccoli that needed using as well, and I've added some of the spring onions, and I've been slowly cooking that on the frying pan but with the small addition of water. And once the broccoli has been al dente, I've added my frozen peas. I have been obsessed recently with this garlic pepper, and I keep adding it everywhere. I didn't really add any salt to the dish because my salmon was already salty. And that's it, what I've had on that day. I hope you feel inspired by the recipes and maybe you'll prepare something similar. As I mentioned before, I'm gonna link the BBC Good Food recipes in the description below. Other than that, that's all from me for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up and I'll see you on the next one.